Good morning, everybody. It's been a while since I made a video, but I figured this is a good time to go ahead and get my gear video put out. First off, I want to thank everybody for following along with my channel. I appreciate it. So we'll get started into my gear. I'm going to show you the gear that I will be wearing, as well as my pack and how it's loaded. So first off, we'll start with my pack. Z-Packs are called 50. I do have my winter gear in here, and I do get everything in here. So we'll go ahead and start with what I have in the accessory pouches and on the pack itself. So of course up top I have the Garmin InReach Mini 2. So I'll take that off and just set it off to the side. I have a Glacial Gear sweat rag. I have a Gossamer Gear foam pouch. And I have the Thermodrop thermometer. And on this side, on this strap, I have a Justin's UL water bottle holder. Okay, let's get into the hip belt. I got two hip belt pockets added to my Z-Packs, as well as a lumbar pack, and I actually added the two shoulder straps. I was kind of in between with the sizing, and this just made the pack fit a little better. So I went with it. I tried it with and without, and it just seemed to feel more comfortable, and I didn't seem to have as many adjustment problems once I added the shoulder strap pads. All right, let's see. So on the right hand side, on the zipper pouch, and I do love these pockets, by the way. I tried many packs. I tried, well, I won't name the packs that I tried, but the reason I love the pockets on the side of the hip belt on the Z-Packs is they're independent, they're not sewn in, you have to add them, put them on. And with the other packs that I used, when I would snug it around me, the pockets themselves would flex with the belt. And it seemed like when I put gear in there, it was always kind of digging, and it put pressure on my hips. So that was another deciding factor why I went with the Z-Packs. I just like that system. So in this side pouch, this is where I keep all my gloves. It's a little overkill with what I have, because I do have a few pair, three pair actually. So I do have a pair of Carhartt fleece gloves. They're pretty thin. Then I have a pair of Sky Goat mittens, and these mittens have the exposable fingers. So I can get the liner gloves under these. My hands really are cold in the wintertime, so doing everything I can to keep them warm. And these are only like 1.5 ounces. These are really awesome. They're kind of like a micro grid type glove. And lastly, I have the REI, the GTX, the rainproof shells. So my whole 3 glove system, I think it's about 4.5 ounces. But they all fit well on the right hand side, and it just makes it easy so I can change them in and out, as I'm hiking, since I'm starting early. Also in this pocket, I just carry a Sharpie. On this side, all right, I do have, well, let me explain something for you. I'm one of those people that always feels like every time I get in there, I'm going to pull something and drop something else out. So I decided to get a small Gossamer gear bag, little ditty bag, to hold a lot of my items that I'm going to probably need at some point during the day, but not necessarily every day. And the only other item I have in here is hand sanitizer. And I'll show you what I have in this pouch. Okay. In this little case, I basically have some earbuds, my earbuds, and some earplugs. So I keep all of them in here, in this little case. I have a cork ball for massaging my feet, especially, and anything else. My Nightcore NU25 headlamp, keep that in here. My mattress pump, Flextail. And also my little mini knife. It's like a multi-tool kind of. It has scissors. It has the knife, a file, screwdriver, has tweezers. This little thing here, I ordered it off Amazon. It's OUTU. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. And this thing was like 12 bucks. So really lightweight. It's like an ounce, 1.2 ounces. So I keep that in there in case I need that for the day. All right, so that should cover everything. Oh, and then on one of my water bottle pockets. Let's see here. Here it is. The Catadine Be-Free water filter. But just go ahead and keep it in this bag because probably through the winter months I'm going to have to be sticking it inside my shirt, and especially then I'm going to have to put it in my bag, in my quilt. On this side I have my tent stakes, and I'll get to my tent here once I get inside. And in this pocket I have, water bottle pocket, I have nothing at this present time. So I'll carry a liter bottle on this side, and then also either a 750 milliliter or a 1 liter in this pocket. Okay, I'll turn everything around. On the back I have just my hat clipped in. So I will be wearing either a hat or a beanie, which I have with my everyday clothes. So and my rain gear, this is my Lightheart gear rain jacket, and I went with this. I contemplated different kinds, but no rain jacket's really waterproof. I wanted something that was going to be waterproof, so I know I'm going to have to deal with condensation. So this does have full zips that go way down, so you can really open this up. This thing is awesome. It's like 7 ounces. All right, I have my Polycro. This is this is for my tent. So this goes underneath my tent. All right, this is my poop kit. So basically, I just wanted everything contained in one little package. Get this out. So basically the deuce of spades, and then also have the toilet paper and a bidet and some hand soap. I also have this little sit pad, knee pad. I kind of use it for like a kneeling pad to get in and out of my tent. And this thing's really lightweight. I can't even remember where I got this. I've had this for probably 10 or 12 years, but it just folds down to nothing and weighs nothing. So I just thought I'd bring that. I have a ShamWow to wipe down anything with my tent or myself. My tent stakes, most of these I think are just the ones that came with my Durston tent. I think I have 8 in there. My water scoop, just took an old Sawyer bag and cut it in half, and I will use that when it's hard to get water in some locations. And lastly, I got a couple more things. I got my rain pants, and these are outdoor research heliums. These are nice too. And lastly, in the back netting is my pee bottle that'll go in the tent with me at night. Okay. On top, I have my Gossamer Gear 1/8 inch foam pad. So this will go under my mattress pad inside the tent, or I can use it in shelters as well. All right, now we're getting in the bag. Right here on top, I have the Durston X-Dome 1 Plus. I know this tent's just a little lighter. This is a double wall tent, but it is freestanding. And also I have the abilities to use my trekking poles to secure this down in high winds. I love this tent. It's amazing. It truly is. I think with the stakes and the tent itself, I think it's around 36 or 37 ounces. It's a little heavier than most people are probably carrying, but I love this tent. Next, my Hilltop Packs bear bag, and right now I got about probably 3.5 days worth of food in there. All right, next. So inside the pack, I have like 2 small stuff sacks with items I need, and in the middle I have kind of my cook kit. So it's kind of wedged in between here. So right in the middle, I have my cook kit. It's a Toke 750, and so I am taking the Sea to Summit drinking cup, and inside, obviously, I'm going to use the BRS. So now in these 2 little zipper pouch, well, one's a zipper pouch. This is a Gossamer Gear, like a kind of like a little sack that they sell. I actually have another one ordered for the other stuff. I'm going to put it in as well. And the reason I have 2 of them, I kind of separated my stuff. I just stuck this in my Nemo stuff sack for now. So inside of here, and this will be the one that at night I'll put into my food bag for bear storage. Okay, this is just like my toothbrush, some powder, some lotion, some Body Glide. Next is like my medical kit so I have tape in here, medical kit, and an extra lighter. What else do I have in here? Some patches and sewing needle and stuff like that. So it's basically like a repair kit, and with some medical stuff in there as well, a few band-aids and things like that. And then last in here is just some vitamins and medicines that I choose to carry. So I'll put all that back in. So like I said, I'm actually expecting another one of these bags to be delivered today. These things are awesome. And I'm going to put, basically this is my electronics. And they'll go in a similar bag, different color, that way I'll keep them separated. So my electronics bag, let's see here. Oh, and my glasses. So I wear contacts, so I'm going to need my glasses, my contact case, and solution. And that'll go in here. And that'll be in the tent with me every night. And then my electronics. I have 3 cords that I'm taking. I think 2 are like 1 foot, and the other one is maybe like 2.5 to 3 foot. And then I have a 47 watt double C anchor charger. And then this is a 20,000 milliamp that I got from Amazon. It's INIU. This thing works really nice and has a digital display on it. So it's kind of compact. I mean, it weighs probably just as much as the longer 20,000 milliamp chargers, but it's just smaller. So that was the main reason I went with it. A little thicker, but it's just smaller in length. Okay. Next is everything that's inside my pack liner, which I have inside of my pack. And the first thing I have laying on top is my Nemo Tensor All Season. This thing, I think it's a 5.4 R value. It's really nice. I've slept in the teens, had no problems with this, with my back or anything getting cold. And then I carry my pillow inside of that. And it's just a Trekology that I ordered off of Amazon. And then of course it will go around your pad with this strap. All right, next is my clothes bag. It's a Hyperlite sack that I have all my clothes in, my sleep clothes and my puffy. I'll show you what's in there. Okay, these are the Outdoor Vitals Highline pants. These things weigh, I think, 4 ounces, and they're just amazing. Like I said, I've slept in low teens, and just with these on, not like putting my rain pants over top of them or anything else. And these things are so warm, so warm. Highly recommend these things. For a shirt type / jacket is another material that is almost identical to the Outdoor Vitals Highline. It is the QU 97, which QU is a hoodie, but it like the inside is like a fleece, and they don't make this anymore. I wish they did. I actually kind of complained to QU about it, but hopefully they'll bring something along this line back. It's awesome. These two are, like I said, identical with the feel and texture of the material, and they both keep you so warm. And together, these two things, this weighs like 5.3 ounces or 5.6 ounces, I'm not sure. So I know it's under 10 ounces for both of these for my sleepwear. I had a set of down booties that I bought off of Amazon. I will be taking 2 extra pair of Darn Tough socks, one for just sleep and another to exchange out with my hiking socks. I do have, this is a balaclava. It's kind of like, it's got the neck gaiter, plus it goes up over the head. And this is made by QU as well. I think it's 140 grams per inch weight. Next, my Enlightened Equipment Torrid puffy. An extra pair of Ex Officio underwear. And then also I just have a set of hand warmers lying in the bottom of my clothing bag. Okay. And lastly, I have a Sea to Summit dry bag. I think this is a 13-liter bag. And in here I have my my Enlightened Equipment Revelation quilt. And also I have my sleeping bag liner, which is the, I forget where my electronics bag went to. Nope, it wasn't that one. So here I have my Enlightened Equipment 10-degree quilt. This thing is awesome as well. Anybody that has Enlightened Equipment gear knows how well this gear works. There it is. And I have my Sea to Summit liner. I'm not sure. I think this one's the extreme. It's not the fleece one, it's the next one down. So this is about 13 ounces. And that's everything that I carry on my bag and in my bag. Should be everything. All right, next I'll go over the clothes I'm going to be wearing. So I'll just start right here at my feet. I have the Ultra Lone Peak 9s. I'll start with those. I have my trekking poles. I've had these for probably 5 or 6 years. These are the Cascade Mountain. Just got them off Amazon. Cheap aluminum poles, but they work great for me. I love the cork candles. Plus, they have like some kind of foam material down below, and it's just, they're really nice. I really like them. For as cheap as they are, they work awesome. All right, let's see here. I'll be wearing a knee brace. Kind of got a bad knee. These are the REI Trailmade pants. I'll be wearing these. Kuyu 120 weight merino tee. My hoodie, I'm going to be wearing a Squawk woolly hoodie. I love Squawk gear. This hoodie has actually like a kangaroo pocket and a real nice draw cord. It's a little heavier weight. It's like, this is a 120T. This is like a 150. I think that's what it says on their website. But it works good for me, and that way I can take this off, shed it if it's too hot, and just wear my tee. Be wearing ex officio briefs. And actually, under my Trailmade, REI Trailmade pants, I'm going to go ahead and wear my shorts. And these are just a pair I've got off of Amazon. So I'll wear these and then put the pants on over top. And that way, if it does get warm, I can shed off and I have my shorts on. So that's what I'm wearing. I will be taking a lightweight merino buff. Merino beanie, minus 33. And I have the Dirty Girl Gators. And lastly, from my my mid layer is this is Squawk as well. It's the Squawk Maverick 90. And this thing is just awesome. It's on my clothes, and I will be carrying a Gossamer Gear Bombster. This thing will just basically have everything I need, snacks I need for the day inside, as well as maybe like some chapstick, and it has like an extra compartment in the back, and I typically just keep a few, like some K-tape or bandages, or maybe a little thing of antibiotic ointment or something in there, just in case I would need it during the day for an emergency and I wouldn't have to get in my bag. So I think that wraps everything up. So I appreciate you watching the video. If you have any comments, questions about my gear, just let me know. I'll gladly respond to those. And I look forward to seeing you up the trail, which shouldn't be too much longer now, probably a month or so away.